All right, it is easily the most controversial and dramatic thing President Obama has been able to get done, to get passed while in office, the Affordable Health Care Act, which his critics call Obamacare. Republicans have been after it since it hit Capitol Hill, and our political editor, Craig Patrick, tonight is going to show you that they are winning and why they're winning the PR battle.
This week, the White House delayed a delay on Obamacare, making a complicated law just a little more confusing.
I think it's very confusing. I know my time is up, but I think it's very confusing.
And that's why Republicans are winning the message battle, the PR battle here, because these health care changes are easy to attack and very hard to explain.
I'm Obamacare.
Republicans compare it to a sloppy fat man with his pants undone, while Democrats prefer a man-child in onesie pajamas. But either way, it's confusing, and the president's speeches aren't helping.
It costs you gave them treatment early, and they got some treatment and a breathalyzer or an inhalator, not a breathalyzer.
That wasn't the president's actual sales pitch, but notice how he even finds confusing ways to tell us when he's confused.
There is no doubt that the way I put that forward unequivocally ended up not being accurate.
And public support for the Affordable Care Act drops when you call it Obamacare because people think it's two different things.
Would you rather have the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare?
Affordable Care Act.
That would be better?
Yeah.
And how would it be better?
It would just be affordable for me.
It mandates that people buy health coverage. And that's also confusing because President Obama used to say that kind of mandate would never work.
If a mandate was the solution, we could try that to solve homelessness by mandating everybody buy a house.
The guy who lost was the one who called for a mandate to buy insurance.
Oh, no, I like mandates.
But then Mitt Romney ran against the concept he had once called a model for getting everyone insured, and Obama turned it into his signature legislative achievement, even though he once ran against it.
I don't have such a mandate.
No wonder voters are confused. Obamacare does give patients more protections, but again, it's complicated, and supporters have failed to sell it. Just check out this not-so-glowing sales pitch from Vice President Biden.
There are people who fall between the cracks. Slow start, still occasionally get a glitch. It's just a pain in the neck.
And it's not just the voters. Even the lawmakers on Capitol Hill can have trouble making sense of it.
And I think the best way that I could explain back
the CBO routinely
and so this estimate on the impact of the ACAs,
What percentage of
So given the fact that the
due to expressed because let me rephrase that millions of hours would be of labor would be
our projection of the amount of debt.
I'm having a hard time understanding how that could possibly make sense.